Hello, my name is Sheridan Ingram and I am with Intellius, and today we're going to talk about replication sets, specifically the navigation overview. So first, within the system, we're going to need to navigate to the administration console, and then under database, there's the replication tab. When you click on it, this is the screen that will open. This first box here under the overview tab is replications in process. So this will show us any replications that are currently processing within the system, or any that have failed and are stuck in a failure state. Upcoming replications will show us any scheduled replications that are upcoming. Replication set issues will show us any errors with our current replication sets, such as either a replication set is incomplete or a schema registration is required before replication. So this will allow us to go in and update these errors to allow these replication sets to run. Then we have our business class issues, which is similar to our replication set issues, except for it shows the issues by business class. It can show information such as schema registration is required before replication, or there are failed replications that exist. For our replication history tab, this requires save history to be turned on for the queue that replication sets run in, which is typically the default queue based on your queue mapping. And so if save history has been turned on, this will be populated for that time period, and it will show you information such as the replication set, the replication time, the count of records that it replicated, the time elapsed, starts, finish dates, etc. Under the Maintain tab, we have all of our replication sets listed here where we can search on replication name to find specific replication sets. We can also click this drop-down menu here, and then we can search by export format, last replication date, or description. This is also where we would go to create replication sets. Under the search tab, we can also search for replication sets with slightly different criteria. So here we can again search with the name, the description, and the export format. We can also filter directly on if it's an IMS, data lake, or FTP data source, or a local data source, and the last replication date. Our Processing Now tab shows any replication sets that are currently processing in Async Administrator. So it brings in the Async Administrator page to the replication set for ease of use. This shows us information such as the class, the action, when it was created, when it's going to execute. In this instance, this is a failed replication, so we could go in and make the updates needed so that it can run correctly. There is also other tabs down here that can give you further information about the replication as it's running. The Upcoming Replication Set tab shows any async requests that are pending scheduling. In this case, there are no upcoming replications. The Failed tab will show any failed async triggers. So here we could come in and resolve these errors. The Business Class History shows this is also dependent on having save history turned on for your queue, and it shows the replication sets based on business class and shows information such as replicate time, time elapsed, the count, when it started, when it finished, etc. Then we have the Business Classes tab. The Business Classes tab shows the replication sets by business class, so it's a different categorization. It also shows the fields that are on each business class or each replication class for that business class. If you're looking for the main replication set page, under maintain, if you search for your replication set and then double click on the name, it will open up the page that shows information such as the business class, the export format, the schema destination, and the data destination. Under the details tab, it also shows the service and the description. If we want to find further information about the replication class, we can double click here, and that will open up this information where it will show you things such as the disable incremental replication flag and the data to extract option. Up at the top, we also have our conditions tab, which shows the filter for this replication set. We can also look at the fields for this replication class. And if save history is turned on, then the history of runs for this replication set will also be shown here. And that's all for today. Thank you for your time.